I'm locked in today. We're catching this W. Still unranked. Whenever I get my rank, Super Sunday Grand Champ Legend. But today we're gonna talk about season 4 of Stranger Things. And I've been sitting on this video for a while. I watched it maybe 3 days ago, so it's still kind of fresh. But I've had some time to meditate. You know what I'm saying? My opinions of things have, I guess, kind of changed. But to be honest, season started off. I feel like it's definitely the best season so far. It's really the most interesting to me, the most engaging type shit. And the way it just kicked off that first episode. First of all, I was sitting under my covers at 3 a.m. hiding from the phone because I've always had like whenever I don't even remember her name. I'm kind of bad with names from the south, but whenever the girl. I'm not trying to spoil, but the first girl that we really see, we don't know that's not part of the main cast, her, that ends up getting, you know what I'm saying, later, bro, when she was in the bathroom, that scene was doing things to me, bro. I hate that joke. I saw a random video of like Crypt TV. If you know Crypt TV, you really know what it is. It's like the horror junk, and it's legit in the bathroom. I freaking hate that. I saw that video whenever I was like, I don't even know, like 11. And that junk, now every time I'm in a public restroom, I haven't done it for a while, but every time I'm in a public restroom, I always get really like weirded out, bro. Because it's really like, oh my god, he can't hold me. Because it's really like a place to like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm really vulnerable with my pee pee out. So every time I'm in a public restroom, I think some shit like that. And they had like the exact scene where the nigga feeds on the grounds and he was saying her name, bro. He wildin' for that, bro. They're wild for that, bro. What a season, like, you know what I'm saying? Like what an episode to start that season off, bro. And it really set the tone. But none of the kills afterwards, in my opinion, was as like impactful. Cause first of all, she seemed like the nicest freaking character, bro. She seemed so sweet. And you steady wondering what's going on with her. Like why, like she wanted the perks so bad, bruh. And it does just make you wonder why she wanted them. And they really showed us very quickly, without any precedent. They just really just whipped it out. Wow. I feel like the character dramas were written better too. Like first of all, Hopper is like his, I guess you call it a little character arc towards the end of the season. This is, I'm recording this whenever they still haven't dropped the two last episodes yet. Like that junk is kind of fire. Like how he had him really say like everybody's life was like a cancer. Because if you think about it, everybody who's really been surrounded by him, she kind of went south. Kind of went south very quickly. As far as I think the whole situation with the guys in California, that's probably the weakest because they have so many storylines going like kicking off at one time, and I feel like if they could all really sync up, it's gonna be an amazing ending. I really don't know how they're gonna do it in 2 episodes, but I saw some shit on Twitter about how the last 2 episodes are gonna be like 2 hours long, so it's possible that they go crazy, and I have a feeling that they will. Please don't let that go in. Wow, I have a feeling that they will. I'm honestly really excited to see it. Obviously, the best episode, I feel like we all know what it is. The best episode was easily Dear Billy. Easily the best episode I've freaking seen, bro. The absolute, just the momentum of the scene. Whatever they put the heavels on her and she starts floating, bro. Come on, bro. That's really peak cinematography, to be honest. And how she was just literally floating in the air, and how it cut to her running, bro. And how they were shooting, bro. Come on, the song in the background. I've never heard that song in my life. And as cheesy as it is, as corny as it is, I couldn't help but listen to it. I had that song on repeat for like 2 days in a row. I tried to listen to Frank Ocean and I couldn't, which is crazy because Frank Ocean's not my number listening artist. But I was listening to Ivy and I was like, I just really wanted to listen to Running Up That Hill, bruh. Like that song is fire, bruh. And the way that I feel like it's just so synchronized with the scene now in my head, like every time I hear the song, I just immediately associated with that scene, and it was such a crazy, powerful scene from her whole like arc up to that point. How she was like such a good representation of trauma. How she was like running away. Come on, bruh. That scene was so fire, bruh. Like if I don't know how you would not really like that scene. It was so strongly conveyed, and the song went along so perfectly with it. I wonder if they had the song in mind first, and then they were like, okay, we need to have this scene where she's like running up, kind of like the metaphorical hill type shit. But I wonder if they had that scene first, or if they came up with the song first. But I don't think they would come with the song first. So that seems like a crazy thing to make a whole scene because of one song. I don't think they would do that. But if they did, it worked hella hard, right? One of my other favorite scenes was whenever just in California, whenever they were going through that shootout, that was a really fire scene, which really made me like the cop character a lot more than I did before. And it also set up how that one nigga, we know we know he snitched. So we know that was kind of setting up a storyline with how the boys are on their way to 11 right now, and we know damn well the nigga also gave them the directions to L. So they're probably gonna have a big shootout at the little freaking super soldier serum lab, where they have her literally going to like super soldier serum training and everything, remembering freaking memories. I think it's crazy, bruh. I did really like and the spoilers kind of, but I did really like the plot twist in the end. That was crazy, bruh. I feel like it was. I'm not gonna say it was kind of obvious, but I feel like we all knew there's something sussy about that guy. And he was talking about the shit that happened before, and we hadn't seen him. And I knew that there was something very tongue-in-cheek going on with them, if I don't say so myself. There was some, and it was really that actor. He's a really great actor, and I feel like it does just make sense about how the things that happened to him made him turn out like you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a legit like that in real life. I guess if you give him superpowers, he could turn out to be crazy, but I feel like his reason isn't even that good. Like he just was like, yeah, I just like, why did he kill the kids? Cause it's just like do you think he's God or something? Like I was paying attention. Like I understand that he's like the natural order of things. Like, but hold on, got to score here. Oh my God, he just got read so hard. Trey, aka Bay, just read him so hard. Look at this beautiful, magnificent play. Look at how I saw him coming up. I saw the trajectory of our cars. I bumped the thing into him so that he would on goal. Precisely. But season 4 is definitely the best season so far. Last season was definitely way more like tame. First of all, this game is up. Never mind. He's trash. But season like 3 was way more tame than season 4. Season 4 is like way more dark and broody. Season 4 feels like a ballroom scene. Not necessarily a ballroom, more like a kind of like just like an 80s roller rink. That's just basically how it feels. That's just the whole vibe of it. Besides all the death and like demons coming up and shit like that. All in all, it was a very great season. But it's definitely the best season so far. Out of the last two episodes, the last two episodes can pull everything together like amazingly. It's gonna be insane. Also, just the hype of Stranger Things to get the running up, like the song I'm talking about, running up the hill, to get that song to freaking like number 2 on the charts is absurd power from them. You know what I mean? Like the momentum, like it's not even dropped weekly, and it still has that much hype. I think it's kind of crazy. Oh my God, this is Rocket League. If you're watching this game right now, I know for a fact I can come back. I just the power of God on my side. Look at how I beautifully positioned that, because I know he would do that. Kind of like he did that on purpose. Alright, this is it. This is Rocket League. Oh my God. Oh my God, he's letting me do it. How do I kiss him? How do I say thanks? Wow. Thanks. Facts. I knew this was... Oh, if he has a ability here, I'll delete the game. You will actively see me delete the game. I swear to God, I will delete the game. If he's going to ability, I swear to God, I'll delete the game. I swear to God, I'll delete the game. D. Great defense. Superb defense. Oh yeah, you messed up with this one, bub. Bro, can we just let the ball drop? I don't want to delete. Okay, let's go. Incoming W. Incoming master class. Oh my God. This is Rocket League. Oh my God. Let's go. But yeah. So that's pretty much my pretty quick okay, pretty bad review of season 4 of Stranger Things. All in all, best season so far. I love the way that the characters, like, I love just the momentum of every scene. The characters are being written out, how to focus more on the relationships. They've had a lot more of those quiet moments where you could really just get a view of the characters. You know what I'm saying? Really just see how they are, type shit. Just conversation between friends, shit like that. Like, and the action is the scene where they in that shootout scene, my second favorite scene. Come on, bro, that action was phenomenal. Just the one kind of camera view, you just feel it, just walking around the house, the momentum of it. Come on, bro, they're going crazy this season. I just hope the finales can, what I'm saying, just carry that on, centered in a nice place to leave the story, because this is the end of the story. I think I grew up on Stranger Things, you know, not to be that guy or anything, but I was kind of watching. I saw the actual preview of Stranger Things before it even dropped on Netflix. Yeah, I was that early. and everything that Stranger Things has done for Netflix, they deserve to have a very solid ending to it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I was like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm literally like 15, but whenever the song dropped, not the song, whenever the first season dropped, I was like, I didn't know, like freaking 10 or something, bro. And now I'm literally like 15. I'm in high school now. They're just crazy. So I feel like as long as they can give Stranger Things the ending that it deserves, it could really go down as one of the greatest shows of all time. That's just me being real. Our kids could look back on this show and be like, "Oh my god, this was crazy." Just saying, just being real. But yeah, hope y'all day went good. Hope y'all day tomorrow goes good. Hope y'all stay safe.